I'm delighted to be joined now by Fred Davis. We're standing outside the Helix. We've just seen the premiere of the new play honouring the memory of Ollie Byrne, and we're just hoping to get your reaction to the play, Fred, and if it brought back any memories in particular about Ollie Byrne.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, about 3 years ago, maybe more, I was working in Gary Browne's house. I do a bit of work for Gary in the house, paint and decorating. And he said, Fred, I'm thinking of doing this thing about Ollie. And he had, a few drafts of just starting. And he ran a few bits by me and I said, oh my God, that's Ollie. The stories, that's Ollie. So I heard no more then. And then last year, Gary says, I'm nearly there with this, Fred, So I had put, all the lads are coming tomorrow night, of that era, Ollie Cahill, the whole lot, they're all coming tomorrow night, But from the time it started, it was a little bit like goose pimples. He said, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. And the madness of him and the passion of him. And he was the most kind-hearted man. If you were stuck, he'd get money for you from anywhere. He'll sort out for you anything. All the lads. He was ate, slept and drank Shelbourne. Never took a wage. Never took a penny. Big games against Manchester United, 100,000 friends there. I'll never take a penny. Take out a snack box out of Kentucky and a taxi home. And that was it. And everything was... And that was his dream, Europe. That was his dream. If we can crack this... We played Rosenborg and he sent myself and Mick Neville over about 3 or 4 days before it. See what they're set up with. And he took us around and he says, they're light years ahead of us. We're in the dark ages, And we come back and we told them, Ollie, they have an operating theatre. Someone breaks a leg, they have this, they have that, they have their own big laundry there, everything. And saying, And that didn't dawn to him, So, yeah, we can do that. He was a dreamer, but he went out of his way to make it happen. And he came that close to Deportivo, because that's what it was. It was 7 million he was going to get. And it was a lot of money at the time. And if he'd have got that then, it was serious full time. But unfortunately, the way it went, I think that's what killed him in the end. The strain, the stress, the worry, everything. I think he just imploded. But I've nothing but good memories of him. Not say a bad word, and a lot of people are saying, you ask Pat Fenlon, you ask them all, they just do that. The frustration of them all. But only one thing on the agenda, that was Shelbourne. Nothing else. Nothing that Shelbourne. What can I do to make it better? What can I do? How can I do that? What do you need, Pat? Pat, you need to get 2 more players in. What's that? An extra 1,000. Do it. I'll make it happen. And that was his attitude, And as you say, it brought the club down in a way, and because he overstretched. But if he had done it with Deportivo, and look, we're 20 minutes away from it, At the players, we were walking down the street the day of the game, the little walk, and it was like being in Dublin. The Shelbourne shirts everywhere, But he brought us to places. I've travelled the world with Shells, and the memories I have, and no money could buy them. And I do every bit of it. I'm going over now next week, have new knee replaced from football, everything, the whole lot, all through Shells, and I do every bit of it again. And so would Ollie.
Because you were obviously the goalkeeper for Shells.
Yeah,
so
for a long time.
Back in the Harold's Cross days.
Yeah, that was it. And then I went on to be manager of the reserves. I actually played with him then as well. Manager of the reserves. And then went on to be assistant manager with Colin, Damien Richardson. I saw everything come and go. And then just stuck then at the goalkeeping coaching then, Because that's where every love was, But no, it's fantastic.
And just in terms of how Ollie was portrayed tonight, was that very much true to who Ollie was, how he acted, how he spoke?
Oh yeah, lunatic.
And how much he loved Shells.
Oh, lunatic. Bordering on lunacy, madness, anger. His passion bordering on anger, and violence at times, He would have done anything. And no one say anything about Shells. And there really was, you were either with Shells or you were against them. There was no middle ground. That was Ollie. I still nothing but fond memories of him, because I knew where his heart was, and I knew his whole life. Never married, never a family, never anything. Day and night, Shelbourne.